ఓం శ్రీ గురుభ్యో నమః. అందరికీ నమస్కారం. One disciple has asked his master this question: Master, it seems very difficult to love someone 24 hours a day. Why does it happen so? It seems love is a continuous process to be done continuously. At what stage love becomes a devotion? Please clarify. Then the master answered like this: My dear, basically love is not an act. It is not something that you can do. When it can be done, so then that thing is not love. So you have to understand that if it is an act, if it is a doing, if it is an effort on your part, then any act you cannot do it continuously for 24 hours, because you get tired and bored in that process of doing. So you have to relax. You have to relax into the opposite, that is hate. So that's why there is always a conflict between the lovers, because you love the same person and again you hate the same person. So it goes on, because the love, whatever we call it love, becomes hatred at some point or other when you do it continuously with effort. So the first thing we have to understand is that love is not an act. Then what is love? Love is a state of being. Love is a state of mind. It is not a doing or act on your part. See, when you love, what happens? Unless you love, your spirit is not born. When you love, your soul becomes vital and alive, like breathing. See, breathing is not an act on your part. Breathing is a natural process which happens without any part of doing on your part. See, Jesus says, love your enemy. So let us examine how does it happen? Is it possible? See, when the love is a state of mind, when love is not an act, see, just like breathing. In breathing, there is no effort on your part. So, when you are in that state of being and mind filled with love, always, even you do not distinguish between an enemy or a friend, as your state of being itself is love, filled, your presence is filled with that fragrance of love. So, Jesus means that. See, normally, why and what happens to that kind of love? You see, love, when the object of love is subject to possession, then the love weakens. The natural flow of love weakens and apathied when it is under the possession of someone. So, love does not mean you have to love everyone. As already said, it is a state of just being. So, it is just like breathing, just state of mind. So, when the love is focused on a single person, it is known as love. But when the love is unfocused, that means when the love is, it's just a state. In that state of unfocused, unfocused love means towards the whole, towards the divinity, towards the omnipresent nature and universe and cosmos. So, when that love happens to the whole, then that love, that such love becomes a prayer to the divinity, to the nature, to the omnipresent divinity. So, the love, you see, whatever the love which we cultivate through effort is bifocal. It becomes sometimes hate also, as already said earlier. So, when you cultivate the love with effort, there is that possibility of duality. When you do it, when you cultivate it with effort, but you see, that's why Love is a state of being, a state of mind. Suppose a Buddha, he wants to be angry. How can he becomes angry? He becomes angry only with effort. He has to put lot of effort to become angry, because his state of being, his state of mind, if at all it is there, it is love, only love. Now, let us examine how to cultivate or how to achieve that state of being or mind. It is possible only through your efforts. Similarly, how to be loving all 24 hours? Let us examine. See, if you can fill a single moment with immense love towards the divinity, towards God, towards that omnipresent bliss, then the next moment is given to you. See, in the existence, there is only single moment. No two moments are given together at any point of your existence. Always only single moment is given. So, when single moment, when you fill up with that love, then second moment arises. So, here we have to understand one thing very clearly. What is time? Time is past and future. So, the present single moment is in existence. Just now it is in existence. The past and future are not existential. That's why time is not existential. Present moment, just now, it is existential. See, single moment means it does not differ in any way with the moment past or with the moment in future. The moment, single moment is always there. So, this single moment in the time, what you call it the time, is pure time. Single moment is the pure time. So, when you enter into a single moment with immense love towards the God, towards that omnipresent divinity, then you have entered into eternity. You have entered into the infinite. So, You are one with God. You are one and in love with that omnipresent, graceful, merciful God, your Creator. That is love. That is to be in love with God. So, thank you.